You left to go back to Paris because of a terrific disagreement in New York, didn't you?
I did, because I was displeased about what was going on.
It all started at the Stork Club?
No, it started many years ago in St. Louis. The East St. Louis race riot.
But it was brought to our attention and the Joséphine Baker problem because of the Stork Club.
Well, it wasn't really a Joséphine Baker problem. It was a misunderstanding problem among people who didn't understand themselves, who should have.
Right. And it was Walter Winchell who turned against you.
Well, he did because he thought I was wrong.
Did you make any statements at the time?
Well, I just didn't accept that situation. I didn't think it was nice, and I didn't think it was necessary.
Had they refused to seat you at the Stork Club?
Well, I had a friend of mine coming over from Paris who had invited me there, so I got in, but I was not served.
I see.
Mind you, I didn't mind it very much because I never eat too much. And it's been times in my life that I wasn't ever able to eat too much. I didn't have enough money to buy the food. So I got used to it. But I never got used to not being received as a human being, with dignity, as a human being should be received.
Were there repercussions in your life because of that?
Yes, there were. I had been successful in the whole of America, but since that time, nobody wanted to engage me in theaters anymore. And very often the directors would say, well, she has been successful, but we're afraid to bring her in front of the public again. With scandal, maybe she will not be accepted. So little by little, at that time I was trying to create this home for children that I had, and it was a very bad situation for me because there were so many children throughout the world who were depending on my getting money to be able to bring them up and feed them, or so on and so forth. And of course, all of a sudden things went bad, and it was the end of that.
You did some wild things in Paris that made international publicity.
I'm always doing the wild things.
Are you?
Yes, I like doing wild things.
Walking the wild animals down the Champs-Élysées.
Well, they were as wild as many people are.
Did you appear naked in Folies Bergère?
Sure I did. Why not? I was
I'm not
born
saying
like
I'm
that.
not calling you out or anything.
No, I mean, I was born like that.
Pardon?
I was born naked, so why not? Am I right, ladies? Of course.
Well, why'd you chicken out today?
Well, because I'm 67 years old and I'm afraid to catch a cold.
If I recall the publicity, you wore bananas.
I certainly did.
Many?
Well, one here and there and everywhere.
And that became probably one of the most popular parts of the... How do you say it? It's folie.
Folie Bergère.
Folie Bergère.
Folie Bergère.
Will you ever go back into the Folie Bergère?
No, not anymore.
Why?
Well, why should I? Oh, that is, I'll go to see the show, but not on the stage.
Will you tour more of them? You're going to be playing the Fisher Theater in Detroit, I know.
Yes, I have too. I'm very excited about the whole thing. I'm most excited about coming back in contact with people again. I just love people, you see. I believe with the contact, so many understandings will come to pass. I really profoundly believe in that. And by going from one town to the other, one city to the other, I will meet people, and each time we will love each other and understand each other, and that's how things happen.
I hear the costumes. I hear the costumes are extraordinary.
They are very beautiful, of course. You know, I like costumes.
Who did them for you?
Some couturiers in Paris.
Oh, you were going to go on with
Oh, I'm sorry.
a little more. No, but I mean, is there one in particular that gets the most attention in the show?
Yes, but that one didn't come from Paris.
Where'd that come from?
Came right from here on the Sunset Boulevard. I bought it from there. It's a little pair of pants, blue, with little things all over it. And little, how do you call that? How do you call that?
Brassiere?
No, not a brassiere. Yes, little jacket, and so on and so forth. Yes, that's it, slacks. I come in with those motorcycles, and that's a great success of the house.
Do you do a rock number?
I do something. I don't know if it's a rock or not. But I do what I can.
Good.
And I invite all the people on stage with me to do it with me. And that's the way we have a good time. You know, a sort of family reunion, getting together and getting everything. It is a wonderful sensation, you know. Become friends, people I hadn't seen before, and they had certainly, some of them hadn't seen me before they came in the audience. Then I asked them on the stage, and there we are together, having so much fun, forgetting everything. And it's wonderful to be able to forget now and again, believe me.
Yes. Be a huge success.
I hope so, thank you.
Thank you for coming by.
How nice of you to receive me. Thank you.
Joséphine Baker.